Hey guys, welcome back to another video on TRK Gaming, and today we're going to follow up on our series Scrub Tactics 101, and I have a really good video for you guys. It's about Bison. Yeah, so I know that the knee press gives you guys a lot of trouble, but I think his aerial options or his aerial attacks with head presses and devil's reverse could be quite challenging to deal with, so that's what we're going to focus on. So we're going to discuss some of the options that he has in the air with his aerial attacks. I'm going to also discuss why I think if you have a character that has a DP, the DP may not necessarily be the best option to deal with, the aerial attacks that he has and the mix-ups. And I'm going to offer two simple solutions that you can do in games to deal with these mix-ups in the air. So let's look at some of what he does. And so first of all, I have a few recordings here. He can do, this is what we call a skull diver, and he lands in the front. And I specifically said, front, because this could actually be guided. So where he kind of lands behind you. So just to take a look, you see, he land, and if you are trying to DP him, so let's just say he's doing the one where he lands in front, and this character could actually do two DPs, right? And let's just say he realizes this, he could swing behind you, and sometimes your DP could actually miss. I'm trying to see, right? And you see he pressed crouching medium punch and got a pre-hit. So that is something that Bison players could adjust to you if they realize that you are what I call DP happy, right? Then there is the EX head stomps, right, which is safe. So it's not your turn. He could take back his turn. Now just to show you guys what you can do, you could actually anti-air this, but the timing has to be really precise because something like that could happen, right? So if you have a DP, you can DP him, right? You just have to wait to the very last moment to do it. And that's how it works. If you do it too soon or too late, you get hit. And the same thing will happen with the EX, what we call Skull Diver, or I think they call this Devil's Reverse. Do they call this Devil's Reverse? Let's just see. I know there are head stomps. Well, they call it Skull Diver, but yeah. So that's another option he has, and then there is the head presses into the Skull Divers. So I showed you one where he lands behind you and one where he lands in front of you. So he does the head press and lands in front. Now, quick note for you guys who are new to fighting games, right? Or new to Street Fighter. Whenever he does these aerial options, you have to be blocking standing. You have to be in a standing position. So let's just say you block the head stomp, and you crouch block it, and you're saying, but I'm blocking, you're getting hit. You have to stand block the other hit as well, the skull diver. So you see, you have to stand block it. So that's just a little note for you guys who are new to Street Fighter. And then there is one where I said, he could fake you, right? So this is one where he could do the head press, and if you're DP happy or you're trying to do some anti-air, you see how I try to go for a DP thinking that, and all of a sudden he could come in with a heavy button and punish like that. So that's just some of the mix-up that he has, and then of course he can't just do like an empty jump, right, and just grab you right after. There's so much he could do, but that But this is what we will focus on today. Now, my reasons why I think the DP is not good, I basically explained it earlier. So like, if you are accustomed to dragon punching him coming from the front, so let's just say, and then all of a sudden he starts to swing behind you, right, you might try to go for your DP and you have to do a cross cut now, right? And now you may not be aware of that in the heat of a game, right? And sometimes you're not ready for it. So that is one. And then of course, if, like what I showed you guys just now, if he does, fakes and just goes for a heavy button, and then you get punish countered. So what is two good options for you guys to deal with this, to counter it? So I would just say, try to aim to parry the first hit. Sometimes you could parry the other one, but let's just say use your normal attack as an anti-air. So for Ed, it's standing heavy kick, this, right? You will have to investigate what is your normal attack, anti-air for your character. It could be down heavy punch, it could be back medium punch, it could be standing heavy punch, something like that, right? For Aki, it is standing heavy kick and crouching heavy kick are her anti-air normals. So you have to investigate and figure out what your character can do. So we're gonna just learn to parry the first hit and just do an anti-air, normal anti-air. So you see how that works? Now, if he swings in front of you, the timing, now you still have to time this, because that could happen. Something like that could happen. Right, so you see how I was late? Right, so it's like that. So it takes some practice, but it's always a better option. So parry the first one and then do that. So let's just see now, we run those two and we're going to run a fake one. So you see how you're ready? You are ready to block. And if he goes for it, you're ready to block. And actually, you could be ready to punish counter him. So you see, you're ready to do this because for Ed, you could use your standing medium kick and just go. So let's just show you guys what he could do. So let's just say he goes for it and you do that. So you see how you're ready to do that to punish him if he tries to go for a fake one. And now the other option is basically to parry the first hit, and you jump back and you do either a light kick or a light punch. So something like this. So you're safe, right? And if he tries to go behind you, you're just ready. So this is like more for like, if you notice the Bison player wants to swing behind you, this is what will really work, right? And then the neutral is reset, right? So something like that. And depending on the character, it could be a different button. So let's just look at someone else. So I believe for Jamie, it would be, standing light punch. So you see how it works? So you have to investigate for your character what could actually work. And his down heavy punch would be his normal anti-air. So like that. So you see how it works? Simple video, guys, simple tactics. This is how you deal with his Devil's Reverse option and his other head presses, head stomps, and his other aerial shenanigans. So simple video, guys. I hope this was useful. Let me know in the comments what you guys actually do to counter this move. So until next time, please remember to like, subscribe, share, turn those bell notifications on. Good comments, bad comments, guys, I take them all. And until next time, peace. Later.